Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. This is KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we're back on Need for Speed testing out another brilliant vehicle. Now the vehicle we're testing out today is the one you can see on the screen, the Ferrari F40 1987. Now I hadn't got round to testing this one out on the game, and it's the most expensive car on the garage to buy, but there isn't much customization to change on this car. You can't change the wheels, the tyres, the spoiler, exhaust, nothing. And I'm not going to put a wrap on it in today's episode. I've put all the engine upgrades on it. It's got quite a good top end, not bad acceleration. We're going to test it out in a few events today, see what it's like. Let's get straight into the racing. Here we go. Right, let's just quickly test out the handling before we jump into the first event. Let's see how it handles. Oh, it goes into a drift all right using the brake. Let's see how it turns. Oh, it turns nicely. I haven't adjusted any of the handling settings. They're on default. We might have to tweak it a little bit after a few events, but it feels okay and it held that drift okay. Let's see how it goes over a jump. Oh, it sounds awesome as well, guys. This car does sound brilliant, but we may make a few tweaks to it after a few events to get it the way we like it, but it's not bad for a car that was made in the 1980s. But we definitely have to match this up against a few newer cars in some online races if we can get a few people to join us today. Let's choose a sprint race. Talk the talk. We'll try that one first. Let's jump into this and get racing. Here we go. Right, so here we go with our first event of the video. Now, I've tried to get a few people to join us on this online race, but they've joined and then they've driven off. I don't know why people do that on the competitive mode. It's irritating. Right, someone else has joined. Hopefully he doesn't drive off. But I cannot wait to test out this F40. It looks awesome. I know a lot of people don't like the boxy style from the back, but I think it looks brilliant. Right, so this car isn't the fastest 0 to 100, but it's got a good top end, which may come into play at some point in this race. We will see. Let's see if I can get a good start. We're starting from the back. And I said it didn't have a good acceleration. Well, that wasn't too bad. Left all the others for dead. Right, let's get through this tunnel. Let's see what the steering's like. It's okay. It may need to be speeded up a bit. But I'll make the tweaks after each video if I need to make them. But it doesn't feel too bad in a straight line. Let's try and get around this corner. Oh, God. Yeah, definitely going to have to tweak the steering. I like it to steer a little bit faster, especially when you're trying to avoid things. Right, this is a tough turn. Let's try and get around this. Oh, it's definitely a lot grippier around that. I didn't need to drift to get around that tough corner there, but it is swaying side to side slightly. It's really, the steering's quite slow. Let's try and get up to speed. It's been bad too bad so far. Let's just hold it around this corner. Trying to concentrate. Keeping an eye on that map to see where it goes. This event's not too bad. Right, we'll go up the hill now, over the bridge. Again, I've just hit the side. It doesn't steer it's not as responsive as I would like. Let's get up to a decent speed, over 200 mile an hour coming up. Still loads of play in there. God, let's see how fast we're going to go through the tunnel. 231, 32. Oh, we're going to have to turn in a minute. Oh, bloody hell. Damn, I mucked that up. God, didn't need 232 miles an hour, and then I decided I had to turn. Right, let's try and get into a bit of drift. Right, isn't too bad. No, it didn't hold it there. It's definitely not going to be the driftiest car on these settings. It's definitely got more grip, so you're definitely going to have to adjust that slightly. But that wasn't too bad. We're miles ahead of our opponent, I think, and we're going to take a victory. Now, this wasn't the fastest I've ever done that event, but for the first event, it felt okay. It definitely handles the road. It's got loads of grip. It doesn't steer as fast, and I may have to make it a little bit driftier. It doesn't go into a drift as easy around those fast corners. It does at lower speeds, but not at fast speeds. But that's not bad for a first event. We managed to get a victory. Right, so let's test it out in another event. Right, let's get into the next one. Here we go. Right, guys, we're going to test out the F40 in a time trial, Pulse of the City. Again, I'm trying to get someone else to join us, but again, we're having the same problem where people join and drive off, as you just saw then. Person joined. Oh, he's joined again. Is he going to stay? Please stay. Stop mucking around. Shame you can't reshuffle the lobby when you get loads of people like that, but on the competitive mode, I'm just surprised people bother. Why don't they just go on the other mode if they're just going to drive off all the time? No, I think he's going to stay this time. Right, so let's test this F40 out against that car. So we got to reach the finish within 1 minute 54. I can't remember what time I've done this in. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get a personal best, but let's just try our best to win the race at least. Right, let's go. Let's get another good start. We've got ahead of our opponent. I've adjusted the steering slightly. Let's see if it's a little bit better. Oh, God. I always forgot that turns there. It's definitely got more grip than a lot of the GT-R that I tested out last weekend. Oh, God. Right. Oh, God. I'm all over the place at the moment. Just trying to remember this one. Right, yes, it goes through the tunnel. Just try and keep it in the middle of the road if I can. I think I've adjusted it a little bit too much. But, yes, it still veers over a lot. You just slightly move the analog and it just moves too much. Oh, it's going to be one of those cars I'm going to have to fiddle with. Let's try and get around that car. Drift, drift, drift. Whoa, that wasn't too bad. It's so annoying when you get vehicles just happen to be on that corner when you want to go around it. Right, we've got another tough corner coming up, and again I've had to avoid. Oh, someone else there. Right, let's try and hold a drift. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, it wasn't the best. But I'll take it right at the end of the event, and our opponent is absolutely nowhere. And we've done it. That one, yeah, it's nowhere near my personal best, but we beat our opponent, and I don't know whether he even... No, he didn't even finish, I don't think. Or he did finish, but just miles behind. Right, let's take this in another event. Let's see if we can get a... Let's try it in a circuit race. See what it's like on a tight circuit race. Don't know which one we'll try, but we'll quickly go and fix the car quickly before we jump into that event. I like it looking brilliant. Before we start the event. Right, so let's jump into a circuit race. Here we go. Right, guys, we're going to test the F40 on this circuit race, Horses for Courses. This is a circuit race around tight city roads. This should really put it to the test. I've made a few adjustments to the tyre pressures and the steering again. Hopefully that will improve the handling, but we'll find out in this race. Hopefully we can get some people to join us in this. Still a few little things whirling around up the top. Please join. Oh, we've got one person. Brilliant. Oh, is that... Oh, he's in a car that's got a police wrap on it. Oh, right, this should be a test. At least we've got someone. Let's see if we can get a good start in this circuit race. It's got a really tough bend right at the start. We've got to be really careful. Oh, we've got two opponents. Oh, this should be cool. So there's two people and they're fighting there. He's just bashed him off. Right, we've got a tough corner. Come on, let's try and take that. And I drifted round him. Well, it wasn't a perfect drift, but I managed to drift round him and I'm in the lead. Let's try and keep the lead. Let's try and stay in the middle of the road. It feels a little bit better. The steering on it. Let's see if we can take all these little corners. There's a really tough section where it bends to the right and then the left. Here it comes. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And now to the left. Oh, that wasn't as quick as I would like, but we're still in the lead. Let's try and maintain that. Just keep looking at the map. There's another turning, tough corner here. Oh, that's not too bad. Got a nice drift and a nice turn there. Got nice... decent traction there and got a nice pull off. Let's try and hold it. So we're not doing too bad. Let's try and hold this lead if we can. Try not to let him catch up. Oh, another, that's not bad there again. But let's just hold it. What the hell's going on with the map? Look at the map, guys. The course is only appearing as I hit the checkpoints. It's really confusing. Oh, bloody hell. What the hell's going on? The map is only showing it after each checkpoint. Oh, I don't know what's going on. But that's just, I know where to go, so let's just carry on. It's only appearing after every checkpoint. Oh, this is dodgy. It's glitching a bit, I think. Oh, I didn't take that corner. It's really putting me off. Oh, God, he's gone past me. He's taken the lead. Where the hell did he come from? Let's try and get in the inside round this tight bend. Oh, God, we're challenging now. Get out of the way. Ah, he span. What the hell? I barely touched him and he spun round. Oh, God. But we've only got a couple. We've got one more bend left. Can we hold it all to get a bit wide? Just boost. Victory. Yes. What the hell was going on with that map? It was only appearing when you hit each checkpoint. And then his car kept on glitching. 1 minute it was behind me. Next minute it disappeared. Then he appeared again. Oh, my God. But we got a victory anyway. But I don't know what was going on with my opponents. It was really glitchy, and then the map started mucking around. Right, next up, we're going to test this car out. What the hell are you doing, you idiot? What the point? Oh, God, you just can't. Some people, I just don't know why they bother. Right, we're going to test this out in some drag races now. Let's see what the F40 is like in a drag race. Right, we're going to do a couple. So here we go. Right, guys, this is the drag race we're going to take on, Speed Tunnel. It's the hardest one and the longest one of the drag races. Hopefully we do well with the F40. Yeah, I haven't done drag racing in a while. I'm still finding the gears really difficult to change. Sometimes using the analog to change gear, I either take a picture or it doesn't engage gearing. I wish you could customise the controls and adjust what buttons you want to change the gears with. But at least we've got an opponent in this first race. We may do a few of these races. Plus, I haven't adjusted the car. I might have to adjust it. Let's see what it's like. I haven't got it on launch control. Sometimes it's good to have the car on launch control so you don't wheel spin at the start of the drag race, but I haven't adjusted that. If it's a bit of a pain in this one, I may quickly jump out in the next one and adjust that. But let's see if we can get a good start here. Let's try and get a perfect burn. Get the wheels up to temperature. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, we only got good. Right, let's see what the F40 is like. Let's try and get good pull off here. Oh, damn. There's me saying, and I wheel spin really badly. See, I just struggle to engage the gears. Let's try and use the boost. Oh, see that? I've taken a picture. There you go. That's how annoying it is using the analogs. Oh, bloody hell, I'm all over the place, but we're still in the lead. Oh, God, this wasn't great. It's not going to be the quickest time, but we're going to hopefully win. We're still ahead of our opponent, just. Let's bring it home. Use the power of the F40. Definitely good top end. And we take a win. Yeah, it wasn't great. My gear changes were a bit off. I ended up taking a picture, like I said I would. Just flicking the analog is so annoying to change the gears. I wish it was the top buttons. But, yeah, let's jump into another event. I may adjust the car as well. I may put it on launch control. It just will spin a bit too much. Right, let's test that out again, I think. I'm just going to jump into the garage quickly. Here I go. Right, guys, take two. Here we go with Speed Tunnel again. Hopefully we can get another opponent, but I've put it on launch control, so hopefully the car will pull off a lot better and not just wheel spin, and hopefully I won't take any pictures during the race changing the gears. That was a bit embarrassing, but I keep on doing it because I just flick it, and maybe my controller's really sensitive, I don't know. Oh, this guy wants to try again. Well, we've already beaten him once, but maybe he wants a bit of a revenge. Where you can try. If his car hasn't got launch control, I'm definitely going to pull off better than him. God, that car does look good. Even without putting a wrap on it, it still looks awesome. Right, I'm on the other side of the road this time. Let's try and get a perfect burn this time. Right, so here we go. Come on. Release. Nah. Just let it go a little bit too soon there. Right, let's see if we can get a good start here. Hopefully we can beat our time. Ready. Steady. See, no acceleration. Pulled off, but he's taken the lead. I didn't boost in time. Let's just try and hold it. I'm not going to hit my opponent. Just keep it in a straight line through the tunnel. Oh, just pulled to the side slightly. Took the wrong line. I just couldn't steer it there. But we're still in the lead. Oh, he's disappeared. I don't know whether he's crashed or I've just left him for dead. But this is definitely quicker. Still not perfect with the gear changes, but it was a lot better than last time, and we got a better time. Still not better than my personal best. But, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's a quick way to build up your credits. I mean, you get 8,000 credits each time you do that, and it only takes like 30, 40 seconds. It's well worth doing just to build up your credits. Right, let's try this out in another different drag event and see if we can get another opponent and see if we can win another race. So let's quickly jump into that now. Right, guys, this is the drag race we're going to take on, the medium level, pedal to the metal. This is still quite a decent length drag race. Let's see if we can get another opponent, not the same one as last time because we've already beaten him twice. We want a new opponent and a different car, and see if we can get another victory. Still got 10 seconds. Come on. Oh, we've got an opponent. Right, this should be a challenge, a different car. Right, let's see if we can beat this guy. Yes, I know you can wheel spin the car. You're so clever. I hope you burn your tyres out. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good start. Oh, start this side of the road. Oh, shit, too far. Right, let's try and get a perfect burn. Come on. There's a knack to this. Nope. Released it too early again. Let's see if we can get a good start though. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, we pulled off all right. Oh, just engaged again. And I've taken another picture. There you go. 2 pictures. But we pulled off really fast though. Still not perfect gear changing. That was better in the last couple of gears. Just keep it in the middle of the road. I'm all over the place. Right, we go through the tunnel. Let's get up to maximum speed if we can. How fast are we going to get? 231, 32, 33, 233 miles an hour. See you later. That wasn't a bad time. Not the fastest I've ever done that one in a game. But we got another victory. It's still enjoyable. Just getting the hang of the gears. If only you could change the gears to buttons rather than the analog, and I would be really happy. But I'm still enjoying it. We're definitely going to have to do some more events in the drag car. I'm definitely going to have to do a video of that and test it out in some events rather than just drag races and see what it's like. It's quite a hefty vehicle to take round. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you want to see some more events in the F40, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.